What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. Of course, I am your host, Brandon Blakeney, aka Brandon Lee TV. Back at it again with another banger, my friends. So kick back, relax, and come take a ride with me. I appreciate everybody waiting. I know we were a couple of minutes late, but we will make it worth it, man. We had a big game. I had to get the post game recap ready. Coach Go, welcome in, welcome in. What you saying? Man? Are we ready to say it? Are USC a little overrated at this point? Y'all know if you tuned into any recent lives, any lives at all, where I'm talking about college basketball, any videos, you know I have stood on the hill and I would die on this hill that Notre Dame is a dark horse and my personal dark horse to win that natty, man. And they look incredible tonight. Going on the road in front of Uncle Snoop and blowing Juju Watkins and USC out of the water, man. The scoreboard didn't really indicate how lopsided this win was. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Y'all let me know your initial takeaways before we get into it. Y'all hit me with y'all's initial takeaways. We saw the number 6 team in the nation go on the road and take down a super team, as we thought. Number 3 team in the country, USC, failed, got dominated in every aspect. It was a tough night for Kiki Riafin. It was a tough night for Juju Watkins. The turnovers, the shot selection continues to be a big issue. Coach, go what you got. Michael, welcome in, welcome in. The reaction is, I knew it was going to happen. USC coach is boo-boo, not believing in Coach Gottlieb. They was going to lose anyway, and when Kennedy Smith got hurt, it made it worse. She attempted to put Samuels in the lineup. It was a little too late. The answer is Juju needs help. She can't score and distribute. She can't distribute. She has not proven that she's a willing or capable playmaker. That will be the next development in Juju's game, in my opinion. It's definitely going to be her playmaking ability. Her ability to make players around her better. That is going to be the next development of Juju. Being more efficient, cutting down on the turnovers, and taking better shots. She needs a real ball handler. Samuels is the only one on team. It allows Juju to do what she does well, score. I mean, I also think that Haley Heckel can fill that as well. I think Heckel can definitely fill that. She's, 5-star point guard, McDonald's All-American. Had some moments, had some flashes. Both teams look like crap. We need to stop the CC and Juju comparisons. I mean, but we can't compare Juju to CC in year 2. I mean, in year 4 or year 3. We gotta imagine Caitlin Clark at 20 years old and compare her to Juju Watkins, which is a completely different ballgame. Juju Watkins at 20 years old, I think is a better player than Caitlin Clark. Not more efficient, maybe not all around better, but the talent, I still think Juju would have the edge there. I gotta give it to her. But let's get some stats up. Who did y'all? Are y'all surprised? Let me get a little poll up for the chat real quick while I get into these numbers, man. Let's get our first poll up. Are y'all surprised by this? Let's get our first poll up. If this is your first time, make sure to hit that subscribe button, comment, like, and share to stay up with all the latest and the greatest with the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. And follow us on social media at Brandon Lee TV. Welcome in, guys. If you're just joining, we're talking about how the blowout victory, how Notre Dame went on the road to Los Angeles and blew out Juju Watkins and USC on her home court in front of Uncle Snoop, in front of Michael B. Jordan. Let me see. Let me get a poll up. I see we got more people joining. Give me your takes. USC, are they overrated? Is Notre Dame underrated? Talk to me. Let me know. Let me know how y'all are feeling. Are you surprised by the result? The result of this game? Did you think it would be closer? Let me get the poll up, and then we'll get into some numbers. Are y'all surprised though, or did y'all expect USC to get their doors blown off like that? Like, let's be honest here. Y'all know how we do it in the Live with Brandon Blakey podcast. Let's be honest. Keep it real with me. Are you surprised that USC got blown out the way they did? Let's look at some numbers. So first off, we got the team stats. Final score 74-61. Hannah Hidalgo, Olivia Miles, who's been incredible, Kate Coball, who's been one of the best freshmen in the nation, handled business tonight. They made things tough on USC. They forced some bad shots, and I think they limited transition really well. Looking at it, Notre Dame shot 46.8% from the field compared to USC's 35.8%. They held USC to 61 points, by far the lowest point total they've had all season. The 3-point shooting was atrocious on both sides. I will give you all that. Notre Dame went 6 of 18, 33.3%. USC went 1 of 13 from 3. I'm going to say that again, y'all. USC went 1 of 13 from deep. They shot 7% from the 3-point line. This is an issue. Yes, I agree with you, Coach Go. Juju needs some help. Kiki Iriapin was not dominant. She did not look like a top 2 pick in this game. They got out-rebounded by a big margin, 48-37. Notre Dame is bigger this year. They have some size this year. Kate Koval is a big part of that. 35 defensive rebounds. That's 35 times pretty much, close to 35 times that they limited USC to 1 shot. USC also had 20 turnovers. Notre Dame had 20 turnovers as well. These teams combined for 40 turnovers. I'm going to be honest. Neither team looked like a top 5 team tonight. Neither team looked like a top 5 team. It was sloppy at times. I agree with you, Michael. Kent, welcome in. As a Fever fan, Juju is young. She is not Caitlin Clark, but she will come into her own. Agreed. She will definitely come into her own. She's going to be a great prospect, one of the best we've ever seen. Chris, my guy, welcome in. Greetings. I'm not surprised at all by the result. Notre Dame is a top 5 team in women's basketball. Coach Ivy got those ladies balling. Can we just talk about Coach Ivy and her on that sideline for a minute, Chris? In the all black, she not playing fair. My Lord. Whew, Coach Ivy. My goodness, y'all. Media gassing up Juju so hard. My thing is, man, Juju is a great player. I don't think she's the best player in college basketball right now. I got to give that to Paige Beckers. Juju is a rising star, and she has all the capabilities and the talent and the potential to be the face of women's hoops. But she doesn't do the same ratings. She does not do the same numbers as Caitlin Clark. It feels like people don't care at times. It seems like people don't care at times. But yeah, it was a quiet game. Kiki Iriapin, Kate Koval shut that down. Kiki Iriapin did not look like a top 2 draft pick tonight. He was shut down for most of the game until garbage time. Really, that fourth quarter it got ugly, y'all. Shakim, welcome in. To label anyone as a super team before they've even proven themselves is such ridiculous. I knew USC was overrated when they nearly lost to Ole Miss. To predetermine a good without proof is not good. Yeah, and everybody's calling this team a super team. When you look at it on paper, it looks like a super team on paper. But Shaquem, you're right. They still have to play the game. They still got to play the games, man. And this team, we're looking at a team that has no chemistry. This team has no identity. They're turnover prone. 20 turnovers in this contest. Nobody stepped up to be the true point guard. Juju Watkins is out there jacking, and I'm not mad because you definitely need her to have the most shots, but she's not getting anybody involved. Did y'all see that fast break she had where she went 2-on-1? She got the and one, but she had a shooter wide open in the corner. Like, it's giving selfish at times, man. Juju Watkins is a great player. She's got to be better at getting teammates involved. Who is going to be the playmaker for USC? Where is Talia Von Oelhoffen been? Will the real Talia Von Oelhoffen please stand up? Because she has not been the player that she was at Oregon State. Looking at it, this isn't a team with great depth. Talking about USC first. Looking at it, they went, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 deep tonight. Didn't really get anything from the bench. I like Kaylee Hegel, man. I think she's talented. Kiki Arafa, 15 points, 2 assists, 9 rebounds. It was a long, tough night for her. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Juju Watkins had 24, but it was a terrible shooting night for her. It was a terrible shooting night for Juju. Very inefficient. Turnovers kind of killed him. You mentioned Kennedy Smith got hurt. Samuels didn't give him nothing. Howell didn't give him nothing. Kunwafo didn't give him anything. Like, they didn't get any type of production from the bench at all, man. USC is definitely overrated. Right now, at this point in time, I think it's safe to say this team is overrated. We got really hype about them on paper, kind of similar to what happened with LSU last year when Haley Van Lith, as well as Anissa Morrow joined this squad. We get these high-powered transfers coming in. We get the number one recruiting class coming in, and it all sounded good. It all looked good in preseason, but y'all mentioned Ole Miss and Coach Yo's group pushed them to the absolute brink. There's no identity. They're struggling to get Kiki Arae from the ball. There's no playmaker on this group. They shot 7% from three. Not many perimeter threats right now making shots either. USC looks like they're in some trouble, man. And the Big Ten is absolutely loaded. Iowa's looked good. Ohio State has looked good. Lucy Olson out there killing it at Iowa. Hannah Stolke. You know what I'm saying? They've looked good. O'Grady, like, they've looked good. Ohio State, Jelani Cambridge has looked really good. Cody McMahon, they've looked really good. Maryland has looked really good. Rutgers has looked really good. USC might be in some trouble in that Big Ten. USC really might be in trouble, guys. Y'all let me know how y'all feel. Let's take a quick look at the poll. Let's see. Are you surprised by the result of this game? 67% of y'all say y'all are not surprised that USC lost this game at home. If this would have been on the road, it would have been more acceptable. But USC has struggled. They don't have a true point guard. They're not really taking care of the basketball. It's pretty much give Juju the ball and let's see what happens. She's an elite scorer. She's a good defender. She's not a playmaker. She's not a capable distributor at this point. She's not looking to distribute at this point. They need a point guard to come in there, take the reins of this offense, and get everybody involved. Kiki Arafa has nobody to pass her the ball right now. Raya Marshall has looked like a shell of herself. They're getting out-rebounded very badly, and by a freshman at that. Notre Dame's not even the best front court they're going to play. Like, USC really might be in trouble, and I think at this point, if they lose a couple more games, man, Coach Golub is going to be on the hot seat. You have too much talent not to be making noise with this roster. You cannot be getting blown out by almost 20 points at home and expect people to respect you as a title contender. USC is overrated right now. Let me catch up in the comments, though, because the chat's getting spicy. Salute to y'all, man. I feel like I got the best chat on YouTube, and it's all thanks to you great people. None of this is possible without y'all, man. If this is your first time within the Live with Brandon Blakely podcast, make sure you hit that subscribe button, comment, like, share, all that good stuff. And follow us on social media at Brandon Lee TV. You did. All right, let's get into some of these comments. Yo, when Maddie Westbell gets back, Russ, it's over. Russ, it's over. When Maddie Westbell, they didn't even have Maddie Westbell, one of their best players. Let me see. Juju shouldn't be your best ball handler on the floor. Facts. Coach Go, they need a point guard. They need a primary ball handler. They need Juju to be playing off ball. Yo, Coach Ivy is elite, though. Can we just take a moment? Just a moment. Coach Ivy is elite. Can we just for a moment? Yeah. Yeah, she elite. She elite. We need maximum camera time on Coach Ivy at all times. How they had the Caitlin Clark cam, we need a Coach Ivy cam. It's stacked. Start the petition, y'all. I'm signing. Kiki needs to work on her game. She's only 6'2". Yeah, the jump shot was not falling. She needs to extend her range. You cannot be a 6'2" post player and be effective and not be able to shoot the three ball unless your name is Alyssa Thomas. Yeah, she looked amazing. She always put that ish on. So, yep. When Westbell gets back, Notre Dame, they're my dark horse to win the title, man. We're going to get to Notre Dame. Let me catch up in the comments, and we'll shift gears to Notre Dame. USC should be much better than they are. It's got to be the coach at this point. It's got to be, because this offense has no fluidity. Like, there's no ball movement. The execution is lackluster. It's a whole bunch of standing around watching Juju make plays. Mr. SC Bread, welcome in. He's repping the real USC. He says Southern Cal is overrated. She was saved last year by Juju, and this year she wanted to put her stamp on the team by starting this weak guard instead of starting Samuels. The lineups have not looked good. The pieces are not fitting right now. The Trojans are struggling to take care of the basketball, to make perimeter shots, to find easy looks, and they don't have an identity, y'all. They do not have an identity at this point. USC has no identity. What is going to be the identity of this ball club? We don't know yet. We don't know yet. But with a roster like the one they have, it should be championship or bust. To be fair, it took Caitlyn end of her junior year to get big. Facts. Duke, you absolutely right. I was just talking to one of my friends about that. Caitlyn was doing work her first 2 years and nobody gave a damn. Caitlin Clark was gracious and gave the USC team coach her personal number to call. Hope she's definitely been a reliable resource, open resource for Juju if she wants it. So hopefully she's making those connections to understand how to handle the pressure of carrying a sport. All I'm saying is that we are talking about taking USC did last year in a different conference to a. They're in a way better conference. They might be in trouble. They really might be in trouble. The Big Ten is a man. Haley is a great example of a player who isn't a point guard. I will say though, Coach, she had a double-double the other night. She had 8 assists the night after that, the last game. Like, she's been dishing that rock. I'm just saying, her numbers are up in scoring, career high, as well as assists. Haley Van Lith is absolutely hooping. I'm just saying, she's looking like a point guard this year at TCU. I think Notre Dame does have the best backcourt. Let's go ahead. Pharaoh says, hey, Pharaoh, what is USC? What is South Carolina gonna do with UCLA tomorrow? They got their own problem to worry about. All right, so I think that's fair to say. Best backcourt in the country. Kathy Tate, welcome in. Best backcourt in the country, I think, resides in Notre Dame, man. I mean, Hannah Hidalgo, you get Olivia Miles back. Most teams that lose in Olivia Miles for a year are not making the run that Notre Dame did last year. You get Olivia Miles back. You got Sonia Citron, who's a really capable scorer in her own right. Looking at it, Hidalgo, 24 points, 7 assists, 8 rebounds, had some steals. Quiet night for Citron, but when she's on, they are going to be borderline unstoppable. She has 7 points, 1 assist, 3 rebounds. She battled some injuries early in the year. She's still, getting back adjusted. Olivia Miles, 20 points, 7 assists, 8 rebounds. What I love about the backcourt of Notre Dame is they have interchangeable parts. If Hidalgo needs to play off the ball, she can. If Olivia Miles needs to play off the ball, she can. If Sonia Citron needs to play off the ball, she can. But they all can run the offense as well. We see Hidalgo with multiple assists. We see Olivia Miles being able to lead the offense as well. Some people were worried about Notre Dame, how these pieces would fit together, man. How the chemistry would be with Olivia Miles and Hannah Hidalgo sharing a backcourt. It's only one basketball. But they've proven to be very, very complementary pieces, man. They've been really good. Olivia Miles already has a triple-double under her belt. They guard, they defend. They were trailing in this game in the first quarter and went on a run and never looked back in this contest. But it's a lot of scoring, a lot of firepower. And they don't all necessarily three have to be on fire for them to win. It was a quiet night for Citron. If she had one of her normal games, this would have been a blowout. Straight up. Big blowout. She wasn't even on tonight. But this Notre Dame backcourt is experienced. They can produce. They all can score at all 3 levels. They can run the offense. They're unselfish. High basketball IQ. They all guard. Like, Notre Dame has a special backcourt. And all they were missing last year was a true big. Westbeld is talented. She can shoot it really well. She's skilled on the low block. Not an elite rebounder, though. And you plug in Kate Koval out of New York, 5-star, number 1 center in the nation coming in. Big body, 6'5", that's leading the nation in blocks, that can rebound. You give a big like that to Notre Dame that already has the guards lined up, and man, this has all the recipes to be a championship team. Coach Ivy, one of the best coaches in the nation. They controlled this game. She outcoached Coach Gottlieb. Notre Dame executed way better. They were prepared. They were ready for USC. They made things very difficult with their defense. It caused 20 turnovers. They got to do a better job of taking care of the basketball as well, though, because they had 20 turnovers themselves. But they forced 20 turnovers. They pressured Juju. They pressured Heckle. They pressured all these guards from USC and made things difficult for them all night. USC looked uncomfortable. They never established a rhythm offensively. But y'all give me some of y'all's takeaways. I'm gonna catch up in the comments. Let me catch up in the comments, man. 74-61. Coach, hey, Uncle Snoop, Michael B, some other celebrities in the crowd for this contest. Gamecock. Okay, Pharaoh says Gamecocks are going to blow out UCLA. I'm wondering if Kiki Rice is going to be cleared to go 100%. We'll see. Hey, Pretty Ugly said Kiki should have went to the real USC. Talk your talk. Talk your talk, Pretty Ugly. Talk your talk. The Olivia Miles and Hannah combo is so lethal. Interchangeable parts, and they have such good chemistry, man. I've watched the Irish all season, and they have been excellent. How they process the game is beyond amazing. Hannah is a pest on defense and lethal on offense. Yes, I love how Hannah Hidalgo utilizes the whole court. Did y'all see how she dribbled through the lane, tiptoed the baseline, and pulled up for that mid-range jumper in the first half? She utilizes the whole court. You can't stop her from getting where she wants to on the court, man. She's got an explosive first step. And yeah, you're right. She's one of the best on-ball defenders I've ever seen at this point. If you dribble that ball near her, it's getting picked. The senior USC they got last year from the Ivy League play well. Yeah, Forbes was really good last year. Padilla was really good last year as well. They had guards that were experienced, that were battle tested, that were leaders in that locker room, that took care of the basketball, that valued every possession, that made life easier for Juju. They are definitely missing Mackenzie Forbes, Caleb Padilla. They're definitely missing those two. Guys, if you are in the chat for the first time, make sure to hit that subscribe button, comment, like, share, all that good stuff to stay up with all the latest and the greatest with the Live with Brandon Blatey podcast. And follow us on all social media at Brandon Lee TV as well. Much love to y'all, man. But they're definitely missing those transfers from last year. They're like, where is the leadership for USC? Who's going to be that player to calm the storm and lead this team? Caitlin did have, yeah, losing to Creighton. Yep. UCLA loses to the Gamecocks. Any chance to get Miles went out the window for Chicago? Yeah. Man, Miles might mess around and go number 2 to LA. Miles might mess around and go number 2, man. Because Kiki Apman, I feel like her draft stock is sliding a little bit. Jersey. Jersey in the building. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, Coach Go. I done had Finito on repeat, man. That man was talking about blowing New Jersey up. I'm just saying. Hannah knows how to use her angle. I love that she can. Yes, that's exactly what I was saying before. She knows how to use every inch of that court to get to exactly where she wants to. Her spots, her hot spots, and she makes you pay. She can get them paint touches anytime she wants. Definitely can't guard her one-on-one. She's an elite passer, very unselfish. Olivia Miles is a stat sheet stuffer, big guard. Her three-point percentage has really improved since previous years. She's definitely going to be really good in the league. You definitely can't sleep on her. Versatile. Both of them can score and pass it. And then you got Sonia Citron as well, man. Like, all these guards are super talented. Kathy says, I expect to see Notre Dame in the Final Four. Yeah, they're my dark horse to win the title. They definitely should be in the Final Four. Farrell says Gamecocks have best backcourt. They definitely up there because there ain't another team in the nation that's bringing Tessa Johnson and Malaysia Fulwali off the bench. I'm just saying, from a star power standpoint, I got to give it to Notre Dame. But from a depth standpoint, I think I got to go USC for sure, South Carolina. Final Four still depends on the seeding. This loss helps them, but watch the NCAA put them in the same bracket as LSU. LSU still figuring some things out, but I love what I'm seeing from Flage, Anissa Morrow, and Jersey Wolfenbarger. LSU, don't sleep on them. They're still figuring it out. Notre Dame versus USC in the finals, versus South Carolina in the finals. I could see it. I could see that. Honestly, that's my championship too. I'm gonna go ahead and book that. AR, welcome in, welcome in. Juju will be better next season, but man, Hannah is a little pit bull. Yeah, she's a dog. She's a dog. She is aggressive, fearless. She plays the game the right way, man. I love that she's always in attack mode. USC doesn't seem very athletic. Talia is not very elusive on ball. Reagan Beers was the one who covered up Talia's inefficiencies in Oregon State. Yeah, I mean, because you see what Reagan Beers is doing at Oklahoma. She putting up numbers. Reagan Beers has been one of the best bigs in the country. So yeah, Talia, there might be some truth to that, Shaquem, because Talia has not looked great on ball. She's not really good at creating space. She's not really playmaking or getting players involved as a starting point guard. She's not initiating offense. Like, she's not the answer or the player that we thought she was early in the season. Now, I don't want to overreact. USC definitely feels a little overrated. Notre Dame definitely feels a bit underrated, in my opinion. But it's still early. There's a lot of ball left to be played, and neither one of these teams are close to what they'll look like next year in February and in March and in April. Juju needs a good point guard. Yeah, they need a point guard. Juju Watkins is the primary ball handler right now, and every time she touches it, she's going to score it. I think Notre Dame would run LSU out of the gym. I'm not gonna lie. I think Notre Dame would beat LSU worse than they beat USC tonight. I'm not gonna hold y'all. Yeah, Kennedy Smith going down definitely hurt them. 5-star freshman that's been in that starting lineup on the wing. Another perimeter threat that can knock down the three, which they really struggle with. They definitely missed her tonight. To beat Notre Dame is easy. You need to get them in a half-court game. I mean, but they got the guards to control a half-court. They got the decision makers. Taylor Bett says Juju is a bust? Oh, man. Oh, man. Come on now. That's what we doing? That's what we doing? Let's get another poll up. Y'all definitely agreed that y'all were not surprised by this win. Y'all were not surprised by the blowout. At this point, y'all, is it fair to say USC is overrated or is it too soon? I don't think it's too soon. LSU can't shoot. They ain't been shooting it good either. LSU been shooting bricks. They shooting better than 7% though. I'll give them that. They shooting better than 7%. USC really went out there and made one 3-pointer tonight, man. They left some free throws at the line, and to be honest, Notre Dame could have beat them way worse. Notre Dame definitely could have beat them way worse. Juju got to be more efficient, but they need a point guard. It cannot all fall on Juju. They got these super transfers that came in. Kiki Ariafin's got to be dominant. Talia Von Ohoffen looked like a freshman out there. They got to be dominant, man. She needs some help. We were coming in feeling like this was the most talented team that Juju had ever been a part of. Yep, Kennedy Smith did go down in this game. She got hurt. Yep. Yep. No update yet. I can check. Let me see if there's any type of update on that. 5-star freshman that has started majority of the season for this group. Big loss, double-digit score, super talented perimeter threat, super athletic. Let me see if there's any update there. Do y'all feel like USC is underrated, though? Holler at me in the comments. Go ahead and put your votes in on the poll, and we'll revisit. So Kennedy Smith she underwent surgery. She just had surgery. So I misspoke. She just had surgery. So she's going to miss extended time. That is a major loss. We know neither one of these teams were at full strength, though. Neither one of these teams were at full strength. But that is a big loss. You all talking about Olivia and Hidalgo is this and that, but the real star of Notre Dame is Sonia Citron. She sacrificed her offensive game to focus on Juju, and I'm telling you, Citron was making things extremely difficult. Juju had a very tough game. That was a very tough night for her. I absolutely agree with that. She played defense. She threw out assists. She made hustle plays. She made Juju work tonight. Citron made Juju work tonight. And then, I mean, we can't sleep on Kate Cobalt either. 8 points, multiple blocks, 1 assist, 6 rebounds. Prosper gave them 10 and 4 off the bench. Like, this was a team effort. King gave them 11 rebounds. King out-rebounded everybody on USC's team. Like, this front court played really well. It definitely wasn't just two players that got it done tonight. Taylor Bent makes a very good point. Very valid point. Yeah, Juju, can we get her some help? Farrell says USC is overrated. I mean, it was just a well-balanced attack from Notre Dame, man. They were the aggressive tonight. Juju Watkins had 24 points, but she did not shoot well from the field. She was out there jacking. She had multiple turnovers as well. Notre Dame had a game plan, and they absolutely executed it. They absolutely executed it to a T. Hey, Coach Go said LSU gonna shut some haters up. I think USC are good. The issue is they brought in quite a few players who need to learn to play with each other. Yeah, this team doesn't have an identity. These pieces don't quite fit together yet. They need more time to figure it out. And I mean, we're not even 10 games into the season, guys. So it's no need to overreact. It's no need to overreact, but at the same time, it's not a good look getting blown out at home by double digits either as the number 3 team in the country. You got time, but you don't have that much time. I'm just saying. I agree. I think they are hyping Juju up a little too much. She needs some help, but she still has to show that she's a problem. But I didn't see it tonight. The young lady guarding her locked her up. Yeah, Sonya Citron locked Juju up. She had an incredible defensive game. She followed Juju over every screen, followed her all over the court, contested multiple shots, blocked Juju's shot a couple of times. Yeah, shout out to the defensive effort. I'm glad y'all pointed that out because we gotta talk about it. Reagan Beers drew all of the offensive attention in Oregon State. This opened up opportunities for Talia and the rest of them. You can't say the same thing about Raven with Camilla. Yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Tamia Gardner was the truth too, though. The issue with Juju is she has always turned the ball over a lot, and she has always been inefficient so far in her college career. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, she's great. She's great, but she takes a lot of bad shots, and she does turn the ball over a lot. Hey, Coach Go, they out there in Notre Dame. Hey, the Irish got something special. They got something special brewing down there in East Bend or South Bend. I mean, they got something. They got something brewing special down there in Notre Dame. They definitely matching their coach's flaw. They are matching her energy. They are matching her intensity, her competitiveness. Yeah, Notre Dame definitely was a better team. They had the better game plan. They executed better tonight, for sure. Yeah, they look like the better team tonight. Let me check on the poll. Okay, 67% of you says USC is overrated. Okay, that's how we feeling. I can't say y'all are wrong. Notre Dame just came out straight up and punched them in the mouth, y'all. Notre Dame came out and punched them in the mouth. I do agree, Juju gotta trust her teammates more. She took some tough contested shots when she had teammates open. She's not looking to pass the rock. She is absolutely not looking to pass the rock. Juju needs to learn how to trust her teammates more and play more within the system. Yeah, play with more within the flow of the offense. She needs to learn her spots and take some shots from her spots instead of forcing the game. Yeah, I think she was forced into some tough situations tonight. I think she forced some tough shots. I don't think she ever found a rhythm. She didn't look comfortable. She's definitely young though. I mean, we're talking about a 20-year-old kid right now that's definitely still growing and figuring out the game. Juju's incredible. She's doing great things for the game. She just got to be more efficient, and that comes with times. That comes with reps. That comes with experience. Absolutely. Absolutely. She would be just fine, though. I agree with that. But man, what a game, man. Notre Dame just dominated the glass, forced 20 turnovers. They were the aggressive on both sides. They got a total team effort. And they just were physical. They were more physical tonight, man. Kiki Ariafe and Ryan Marshall got beat up tonight. Straight up. They got beat up tonight. I bet if SC lose tomorrow, they won't be out coached or blown out. SC has an effective leadership and they know how to win. Yeah, USC, Don Staley hasn't established a culture there at this point. It doesn't matter who's in that jersey. They've established a culture. They've established an expectation, a standard that will be met. I want to see if UCLA guards can keep up with Full Wiley and SC guards. I mean, London Johnson, it'll be fun to see. It'll be fun to see. I did a breakdown. Y'all go check out my video from earlier. I did a breakdown on South Carolina and UCLA's matchup. I think it'll be a big decision what happens with Kiki Rice. But UCLA has a really good freshman. I like Gabriel Jaquez. Like they have experience. So we'll see, man. I mean, it'll come down to the will Lauren Betts get that front court of South Carolina in foul trouble. Will they be able to contain her? Because she's been incredible so far this season. Every great player has a humbling moment which pushes them to greatness. Facts. Completely agree. Completely agree. Juju will bounce back from this game. USC will bounce back. She will come back hungrier. She will come back better. Absolutely. She's not even 10 games in her sophomore year yet. She's just scratching the surface. UCLA number 5 team in the country. Tamia Gardner, very good. Like this will be by far the best front court South Carolina has seen with Lauren Betts, Tamia Gardner, and Janiah Barker. This is a deep, talented front court that leads the way. UCLA really gets good production in the paint. They rebound well and they block shots. So it's gonna be a big matchup. This will be a good game. This is gonna be a game where South Carolina cannot afford a slow start and they're gonna have to come out and make shots because there's gonna be a lot of times where they're not getting second and third chances because UCLA is one of the best rebounding teams in the country. Farrell says Gamecocks going undefeated. Book it. Yeah, this is going to be a mega matchup. We just saw the biggest game of the year so far. That will be top tomorrow when 1 versus 5 takes place. And I will be going live for that game. So y'all make sure we'll have a watch party. We'll be live. We'll be locked in on the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. So make sure y'all tune in for that tomorrow. And if this is your first time, make sure you hit that subscribe button, comment, like, share, and follow us on all social media at Brandon Lee TV. Much love to y'all. We on the race to 4,100. Yes, sir. Yeah, I agree. Juju will be great, but that's where coaching comes into play, helping a young player like Juju run some plays for her, get mismatches on small defenders down low to get her going. Yeah, get her paint touches, get screens going, get her off ball. It cannot just be Juju in the pick and roll and 90% of your offense. It's not going to work. And, hey, man, to be honest, Notre Dame figured out Southern Cal tonight. They figured out USC tonight. Absolutely figured them out. They figured them out. Yep, they absolutely figured USC out tonight. They executed. They forced 20 turnovers. Both teams look sloppy at times, but I also want to continue to emphasize that both these teams are nowhere near where they will be come February, come March. This is so early in the season. I'm just glad that we're getting a chance to see these matchups because iron sharpens iron, and both teams will have a lot to take away from this game. Yo, not Christy Size. No, get her out of there. Don't get her nowhere near Juju. Keep her away. Keep her far away from Juju. Keep Christy far away from Juju. Please. But yeah, I gotta see more from Kiki Apin. But they also need a point guard to. They need structure. Their offense needs structure. Leroy, welcome in, man. Iowa State needed to bounce back after losing to Northern Iowa, man. I'm just saying. I'm still tripping off Maya Davenport. She is elite. She gave them girls a 30 ball. I'm just saying. But I love all the crooks. I'm loving how they're letting Addie Brown cook this year. Iowa State's going to be a really good team. Iowa's going to be good as well. Big 10 is going to be tough. Big 12 is going to be really good too. But Big 10 is no joke. Iowa State should definitely win the Big 12 though. But TCU going to have something to say about it. Yes, I love that we're seeing all these high-powered matchups early though. Oh, football, football. Okay, my bad, Leroy. You talking football? Okay, man. How you feel about Isaac Wilson, Leroy? Freshman getting the start with Cam Rising out of there. Iowa State, they always gonna air that rock out. I tell you that. Guys, before we get out of here, y'all give me y'all's final takeaways. Give me your predictions for tomorrow. And let me know how y'all feel about all the latest. We definitely will be back live tomorrow, though, and I'll have some more content for y'all tonight. But give me y'all's final takeaways. Y'all have listened to me for 41 minutes. Y'all holler at me in the comments. Let me know how y'all are feeling about everything. This is y'all's time. Let me know. Let me know. Holler at me in the comments, man. Much love to y'all. Much respect, man. None of this is possible without all you great people. None of this is possible. Appreciate y'all rocking with me. We are building this channel brick by brick. Y'all seen me in the since the beginning. Much love for that. All right, my peeps, family. That is a wrap for us. If this is your first time, again, make sure to hit that subscribe button, comment, like, share, all that good stuff. And definitely follow us on all social media at Brandon Lee TV. Thank you so much for locking in with me tonight. I'll continue to run up the numbers, watch the content, stay locked in with me. I appreciate all of y'all. Until next time, we will be back live tomorrow for South Carolina versus UCLA live watch party. Y'all requested it. I'm delivering it. I got y'all. Much love to everybody. Have a safe, prosperous, and adventurous Saturday night. Kathy with the last comment. SC is winning ugly and expect to get it tomorrow. They're going to put that defense on those bigs tomorrow. I can't wait to see it. We'll be live for the mega matchup. Until next time, I am Brandon Blakeney, aka Brandon Lee TV. I will see y'all tomorrow live for South Carolina versus UCLA. Until next time, we out.